Hi everyone, how you doing? Happy Friday evening. Hope everybody is staying well and safe. I am Dana. I am your Pampered Chef consultant, and welcome everybody to Lori's party. I first want to thank Lori for hosting a party with me. We're gonna get started. Tonight we are making one of my absolutely positively favorite dishes. It is called a bruschetta and zucchini pasta. You can do grilled chicken. You don't have to do grilled chicken. You can also do grilled shrimp, just as delicious. It's great with or without. But tonight we're gonna do grilled chicken, and we're gonna use our famous grill pan with our grill press. You get the effects of grilling without having to go out in the heat or the extreme cold. It has the grill marks on the pan. It also has the grill marks on the grill press, so you get that effects of grilling. This pan also goes in the oven, and with our removable handle, you can put it in and take it out. It's also dishwasher safe, and you can also use metal in this pan. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put this over medium heat with the grill press in it, and we're gonna heat it up for 5 minutes. So we're gonna put that in for 5 minutes, put it on medium. Sorry that my back is to you all. I'm gonna start the timer for 5 minutes. So while that heats up, I'm gonna introduce our next product, our next tool. This is I have to get the lid for it, sorry. This is our Rockcrok. This pan does it all. It goes on the stove, in the oven, in the microwave, on your grill. It's dishwasher safe. You can store leftovers in the fridge or the freezer. It comes in four different sizes. This is the everyday pan. Then we have the Dutch oven, and then we have the extra large Dutch oven. It's an absolute great pan. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a ½ pound of pasta in, and of course I didn't measure it out. So I'm going to take just regular pasta. I'm going to measure it out on our kitchen scale. Trying to get to an even number. Since we need a pound, I need 8 ounces. So I'm at 3. So I'm going to break it in half. And now I need 5 more. I'm at 3. So now I need 2 more. All right, so we have 8 ounces of pasta in here. Now the reason we're not putting a whole pound of pasta is we're gonna actually do half pasta and we're gonna do half zucchini. You can also not do any pasta and do all zucchini too, if you wanted to. So we got about 2.5 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I'm gonna use 2 cups of chicken broth. And if you're making it with chicken, I do chicken broth. If I'm not making it with the chicken, or if I'm making it with the shrimp, I do vegetable broth. So you're gonna do 2 cups. Almost there. And voila, we are there. So we're gonna add the 2 cups of broth into the pasta, and we're gonna put this in the microwave for 5.5 minutes. Now after the 5.5 minutes, you're still gonna have some liquid in there, which is fine, because that's when we're gonna add the zucchini. So I'll do that for 5.5 minutes. Can't do it for 5.5 minutes. Not yet. So for the the chicken, we're gonna add our Italian seasoning rub. Our Italian seasoning rub is great for chicken. I use it all the time on chicken. We have so many excellent rubs. I love the Italian for chicken. I use Italian on shrimp. If I have steak or if I have burgers, I use our crushed peppercorn and garlic. Hey Carol, how are you? Thanks for joining us. I don't know if you heard that. This is our Italian seasoning rub. Great, great, great on chicken. I use it on shrimp. We have a crushed peppercorn and garlic rub. Absolutely positively wonderful on steaks, on burgers, any kind of meat, like a London broil, a steak, any kind of meat. Poultry, seafood, I use the Italian. So I'm gonna take a half a tablespoon of olive oil and add it to our tablespoon of Italian seasoning in our chicken. And using our chef tongs, I'm gonna mix it up. And you just wanna mix until you get the chicken pretty much covered with the Italian seasoning. Now, my timer just went off. That means our grill pan is ready to cook our chicken. Now, one thing with the chicken, I'm using a very thick chicken breast. So depending on the size of the chicken, you do 5 minutes on, you do 5, 5, and 5. 5 minutes to preheat the grill pan, 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other side. This is a fairly large chicken breast, so we're gonna probably do 6 to 6.5 minutes on each side. So I'm gonna put it in the grill pan. I'm gonna put the crust right on top of it, and I'm gonna let it do its thing. So now I'm gonna put our pasta on for 5.5 minutes. This is the half a pound of pasta with 2 cups chicken broth broken in half. Hey Andrea, how are you? One thing about the bruschetta and zucchini pasta, if you're looking to cut carbs, you can actually not put any pasta in, and instead of using 1 medium zucchini, you can use 2 medium or 2 larger zucchinis. So what we're gonna do, like I did, a half a box of pasta, half a pound of pasta, using our veggie strip maker and our zucchini, I'm gonna make zucchini strips, which is what I'm gonna add to the pasta once it comes out. Let me move that knife so I don't cut myself with it. So I'm using our flexible cutting mat. It's great. This is the larger size. It comes in 3 colors. Both sets, the larger and the small ones, come in a set of 3. You have a green, a blue, and an orange. It's great because one side sticks to the counter, so you put it on the counter and it's not moving all around. And it's not bulky, so it's not bulky like a cutting board, and they are dishwasher safe. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have a lot of knife marks in there, which is perfectly fine. So I'm gonna take our zucchini and I'm gonna make strips, and I'm gonna keep going until I see the seeds, and then I'm gonna keep rotating the zucchini. So I'm gonna hold it at a slant, and I'm just gonna push down. And I'm gonna keep checking until I start seeing seeds, which I start seeing seeds. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rotate it, and I'm gonna keep doing that until I'm done with the entire zucchini. And it gets a little hard to hold once you're at the last end. So, and this is what I made. We actually have we have zucchini slices, and it looks like pasta. So like I said, if you wanted to cut the carbs, you can actually do 2 bigger bigger zucchinis, and you can have zucchini pasta. It's really good. So we have about 2.5 minutes left on the pasta. We have about same time on the chicken. So I'm going to actually show you how to make the bruschetta mixture. And I'm going to pull out one of the smaller cutting mats to show you the size of that one. So here's the smaller size. Yes. The veggie strip maker is what I use to make it, Carol. I do have the veggie spiralizer, which sits in the cabinet and is big and bulky. This does the same thing. This actually does the same thing. The veggie spiralizer has more settings, so you can do the thickness a little different. This is my go-to when I want to make veggie strips. The veggie strip maker is my go-to item. Like I said, I have the veggie spiralizer. I don't even use it. I know, go figure. So this is our smaller cutting mat. Same thing, it's a set of 3. I'm gonna take 2 plum tomatoes and I'm gonna cut them in half and then into quarters. And now what we're doing is we're gonna actually make the bruschetta mixture. But I'm going to go flip our chicken. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to flip our chicken. And I'm going to get our pasta out in a second. Let's see. Is our chicken ready to flip? Not yet. Like I said, this piece is a little thicker, so it's going to take a little longer. So to make our bruschetta, we're going to actually use our manual food processor. Great for making bruschetta mixture. And if you make a bruschetta mixture, you don't have to put it in the pasta. You know how you can get those little bread or crackers? You know how those little bread rounds, or you can make your own? You know, those little toasted bread things? You can actually make the bruschetta and serve it on those. Great appetizer. You can make, I've made guacamole in here. I've made salsa in here. So many different things. You can make Dairy Queen blizzards in here. Yum, I know. The lid is not dishwasher safe. To clean the lid, you just take a wet paper towel and clean the bottom. You don't want to get the mechanism. You don't want to get water in here. It's a 3-tier blade, so when it's processing, chopping, you don't have to keep stopping and redoing because it's actually, because of the 3 tiers, it actually will chop in different layers. So we're going to take our pasta out of the microwave. Like I said, the Rockcrok goes in the microwave too. Now you're still gonna have liquid in here, which is fine. We're gonna mix up the pasta a little bit and try not to get it all over the liquid all over the counter like I just did. You just want to break up the pasta. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the zucchini right into it. And of course I'm using one of our mix and scrapes. Love these. So I'm gonna mix the zucchini in with the pasta. As much as I could. It will steam, it is still hot. And don't try not to get it all over you like I just did. And our chicken is burning. So I'm going to put it back in for another 5.5, 6 minutes. And these are our new mini glove sets. I know, aren't they great? So this is going to go back in. We're going to flip our chicken. So we're going to do 5.5 minutes. I'm going to flip our chicken. That should be about another 6.5 minutes. Oh, I know. Aren't they wonderful, Carol? Aren't they amazing? I love them. So we're going to take our tomatoes that we've chopped into quarters. add them to the manual food processor. And I gotta get garlic out, I forgot the garlic. So I'm gonna take 2 cloves of garlic. And what's great about our garlic press is normally with garlic, if I can even find it, you have to peel it. Not with our garlic press. You put it right in the chamber, push down, and I lost my little striper. There it is. It comes with a little brush, so you scrape that, and you go in with the little edge. You take the clove out. So there's no need to peel the garlic at all. How awesome is that? So I'm going to add some basil leaves. And I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2, 3. And now with the bruschetta mixture, some people like the bruschetta a little chunky, some people like the bruschetta a little fine. You keep processing until the consistency that you want. So if you don't mind the tomatoes if they're chunky, then you just don't process it as much as if you would if you like it fine. How much basil leaves? It's about 2/3 to 3/4 of a cup of basil leaves. I'll actually, Carol, send you the recipe. Almost there. And we drop some on the counter again. I'm good for that, aren't I? So we have 2.5 minutes left of our pasta. You may have to put it back in for a little longer. It all depends on each microwave. It says 5 to 5.5 minutes, but you know, every microwave is different. Sometimes you need 6, sometimes it's 5.5. Just getting the edge. We have 1 tomato that's not chopping. All right. So I'm going to take the mix and scrape. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take the blade out. And we have our bruschetta mixture. How awesome is that? So that's going to be put aside. I'm going to check our chicken. Still have a little longer on our chicken. And what a great tool I'm going to show you on how to chop the chicken. You're going to be amazed at that. We got about a minute left on our pasta. We got about a minute and a half left on our chicken. So while I have you guys on, do you guys have any questions so far? Any questions about a certain product? Any questions about the party? I would like to thank everybody for joining us in the party. I would like to thank everybody that's placed an order so far, so thank you very much. We have less than a minute. So any questions about anything so far? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull the chicken off. It looks like it's done. Like I said, this was a big piece of chicken, so I'm going to leave it in for another few seconds. Our pasta's coming out in about 10 minutes, 10 seconds. What did you rub the chicken with? Pampered Chef has a rub called Italian. This is the rub that I used. It's our Italian rub. It's great. I use it on all my poultry. I use it on shrimp. When I make grilled shrimp, I use it on shrimp. I mostly use the Italian seasoning on chicken. So I'm going to take our pasta out, our pasta and our zucchini, and not try to break the lid. It's not cooperating with me. There we go. So put this down. Let's see if I need to put it back in. We still have liquid, so I'm going to actually put the pasta back in for another minute or two. So in my microwave, it's a little longer. So while that's going, I'll take the chicken off. And I'm going to get a clean bowl, because I don't want to put cooked chicken in with raw chicken. I'm going to get our other chef tongs. Move it up. Now, as you can see, I hope you can see this. I'm going to try to hold it up. You see the grill marks from the grill press on there. I hope you can see that. So what we're going to do, yes it does. I love the Italian seasoning. Anytime I use the Italian seasoning, Carol, it just makes it a little bit extra. It gives the chicken a really, really good flavor. This is our salad choppers. So when you're not using it, it has a protective lock. You just push together, flip it up. Great for salad, of course, to chop salad. Great for, you have a can of tuna, you don't want to chop the tuna to make tuna salad. Great for that. And you see how we have a big piece of chicken in here. I'm going to cut it up using the salad choppers. Now, let's say you forget to take dinner out one night and you have frozen chicken in the freezer and you have one of our products called the deep covered baker. You can actually take frozen chicken. Let's say you have chicken breasts. You have frozen chicken breasts and you put the frozen chicken in the deep covered baker. Now, it doesn't have to be frozen, but it can be. You cook the chicken for about 30 minutes, maybe a little longer because it's frozen. The chicken's nice and cooked. It will, I promise you, when you put it in the microwave, it does not dry out at all. You take it out, put the chicken in in our small glass mixing bowl or medium glass mixing bowl, whichever you prefer. Chop it up like I'm doing. Add some barbecue sauce. And you can either use regular buns or you can use sliders. And you have a dish called barbecue chicken sliders. How awesome is that? And you have a dish in 30 to 35 minutes. So it's a big piece of chicken. How awesome is that? A great dish within 30 minutes. I guess it's chopped. Put that aside. And voila, you have chopped chicken. How awesome is that? So I'm going to take our pasta back out. And we look good here. I'm going to give it another mix up. Now we're good. So what I'm going to do, you'll have steam coming off of it, which is fine. And you'll have a little bit of liquid left, which is fine. We're going to add our bruschetta. I didn't do the Parmesan cheese, oh well. You add some chicken. You don't have to add chicken if you don't want to. You can make it a meatless dish. You can add some shredded Parmesan cheese. You can have your dog Gator barking in the background because he likes the chicken. Give it a nice mix up. And I'm going to show you, we have a bruschetta and zucchini pasta with chicken. I hope y'all can see this. So I will post the recipe. Your dog is looking for the food. I know, Carol, he's barking for chicken. He loves chicken, I know. I will post the recipe on the party page for anybody that's interested. If you have any questions whatsoever, just give me a shout out. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, if you have any questions, just give me a shout out. Thank you everybody for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Bye everybody.